remember the dream I spoke of?
You sailed through Helheim on a ship of fire.
Here, it may come to pass.
Dreams, life, maybe they are one and the same.
Tonight I ride the flaming sea steed, rushing for the spear above. A watcher alight on water's wake, another glory I will keep.
Ready yourselves. Druid's shit stains will see us coming.
Steady!
Hold course!
Ready yourselves to brace, men! We bring Helheim to our enemies! How nice! They greet us with some of their own from the air! Arrows! Brace! Odin's hell! And the sword maidens take them swiftly. Keep your shield arms limber! Honor yourselves, then!
Steady your hands! Hold for impact! Hold! Get that ram in place! We need to open these gates! Charge! Come on! Put that glorious ram to you! Stand fast! This will be over soon!
Worry not for me! You must stop!
Silence, fool!
So this is what it comes to, Wolfkist? Two Danes fighting over a filthy Saxon whoreson? This swine is your prize! Come and get him! Yes, and one that has bled this country dry for 2 summers.
While pity restrains my blade.
Not till I've taken all these shores have to offer.
East Anglia will have its king, and it will not be you.
That groveling word is paid. You must be blind to stand with such a man.
For all your efforts, only the cold dark of Niflheim awaits you.
They should be roomed, wolf-kissed. Made thralls, not treated as equals. We are better than this. Than all of them.
Do not drag me down to the sewage you wallow in.
We just had Dane fight tooth and nail for a Saxon. This Saxon of all.
He has in abundance that which you do not. He is fit to rule, fit to lead. You are not.
Thank you.
You'd throw in with these wastrels? These Argir swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
Another screeching scold. This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear.
These are Oswald's lands.
Does Eivor bow to king?
To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot hear.
What of your honor, Eivor?
The rightful king of East Anglia has spared your life today. And
Compassion is a virtue suited for anyone, Eivor, including...
God's will decides.
I should speak with Oswald. See if he's well.
Wood's finished!
to the ships!
Raise the old fun! Oswald lives!
You fight well, heathen. Not bad yourself, Saxon.
Thank you for heeding me, Eivor. I know the worth of such a gesture. All this is like a dream.
But you're not asleep.
Well fought, the both of you!
You came as well, old friend.
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed in Norwich.
Look around you. A happy occasion and a glorious victory.
And soon, something more grand to take place. Our wedding, my love. If you will still have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute. And I never...
Oswald, stop. You fought with all your heart and soul. That's all you need ever do.
Come then. We have much to prepare for.
Kingdom to lead. What some men wouldn't give for such things.
Countless men have died for them. And you, Vanir? Are you jealous of such things?
Hardly. My heart is afire, but my body aches. I desire only a long nap.
I saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Abel. For now, I must see to the wounded.
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Aye, of course you will.
I should return to Elmenham. Oswald's wedding will soon begin. Wedding preparations in full bloom.
Toll is off to. Ich yield
The wedding is soon to start.
How grand!
A beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you. Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Without you, I'd be dead. Another wasted hope for East Anglia.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm...
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
I hereby name you man and wife. And as man and wife, I name you... Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia. with this Lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Eivor! Care for a challenge?
Eivor!
Wolf-kissed. Gaze upon...
They are not, Brothir. My arrow...
Even after draining so much meat?
Keep your eyes...
I could hardly believe my ears either. It was Oswald's wishes.
Yes, that's it! As with everything, an easy task for the wolf-kissed.
Ah, barely a challenge.
Impressive.
Skål, Eivor! Let's have a drink.
Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required.
A metal not...
To Odin and his antler...
Huh? Not...
A fool's wait.
A challenge, not...
I will drink you under the...
Come, and we'll make it in...
I accept.
Drink more.
Got some on your boots? Staggering already? The ale here, it's strong. But I am stronger!
Aye, stronger than me. You drink as well as Valdis. Now that I would pay to see.
Speaking of payment, where is my silver?
Here, well earned, wolf-kissed.
The boar represents fertility.
As does Freya.
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle, yet I wonder.
Even a fool has something to teach, whether...
Hey, but
Sheath your plow sword, bro dear.
You thought... No. No.
Well ahead of you, friend.
Wait, did you hear? Did my brother just go...
You're as light-footed as a bear in a birch tree. These are the moves of Elmenhard.
Eivor, Eivor! Some sweet wine for a sweet swine? Come join me! The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look! The moon! It moves untroubled now. But one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will...
Are you all right?
I've tasted glory once again. And it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now...
I always felt like Skoll, Hati, chasing and trying to fulfill...
You can let them go.
My longships in Valhalla.
Come on, let's...
You're very strong.
You're very large.
Sorry for this, Eivor.
It need not be...
Not the...
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy set.
And have you had enough fun?
I'm ready to hear your address.
Good. Friends, honored guests. We've pushed through hard times, but it is not conflict that binds. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now, in all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Still a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
To the good King Oswald! Skull!
To Oswald!
Skull!
Skull!
Scorn! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom. Steady all, and ready yourself for the wedding race. The king and my king. The sheep you left at...
Oswald! King of Sheepfuck! I challenge.
I accept.
No square.
He may be wounded, but don't let your guard down.
Let's settle this.
I will bury you, Saxon. I'll take all that is yours.
Should a king show mercy to one so malevolent, so cruel? I'll not give you the satisfaction of a good death, for my god forbids such cruelty. Therefore you are outcast. From this moment on.
You have won. My life is yours.
Your life is God's.
Now go! Leave my kingdom and never return!
I do not understand this Saxon religion. Oswald is a coin. One side mercy, the other courage. There are few like him, I'll admit. Saxon or Dane.
Such a strange display. Courage and restraint like I've never seen. With all that's happened, with all the chaos Rued wrought,
It's a strange thing.
a remarkable thing. From what innocent, with my duty here fulfilled, I now
Rise, old friend.
Be well, Finir. You continue to surprise Oswald of Ilmenham.
Thank you, Eivor.
You did. Until next time. Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news. Go, Zulin.
There we are. Nice to have a more permanent spot.
Eivor, thank you. Shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you—
Of course. From the beginning.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see.
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would—
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have... Philly, what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Rowan, tell me your...
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew, for when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with
painting, Rowan. I was painting.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgif...
I understand. Holger.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom to make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed to make a perfect brush. I needed the fine hairs of a
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump!
It was early. I did...
Thank you, Holger. I believe I have...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remained...
Quiet, both of you. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
That's a damn fine stable we have now. Lord, look at it.
Would you pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways you helped in its creation.
Absolutely not. Silver is the only...
Oh, hello, Abe. That Holger,
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass, and...
Let's not walk too far with that idea.
East Anglia is with us.
Eivor Kingmaker. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Ealdorman.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well, consider...
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Svend passed away a short time ago. The poor man's...
I had not heard, no.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite... Word of our growing settlement has reached outside.
Randvi, are you well?
I'm fine. Only a little tired.
Not until you tell—
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but—
I don't know.
Stop. Forget it. We could take a ride to Grandbridge.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you. Now, what—
Randvi, take a break.
Do you mean now?
Of course. You said you were tired.
I did ask, didn't I?
Follow me.